now.
WCLU Sports presents Glasgow Scotties basketball.
Oh, I love the school spirit. I love our basketball team. We're going to win.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. Streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers.
Basketball is my favorite sport.
Going courtside now for your Don Franklin Auto countdown to tip-off.
We are live here at EA Diddle Arena. It's the 4th Region semifinals, and we've got the Don Franklin pregame show. It's Chase Landrum. I'll bring in my partner, Kelsey Kirkpatrick, after the break. But it's the Scotties and the Dragons here tonight in the final matchup of the 4th Region semifinals as the Dragons come in at 15-11 on the year and 5-3 in the district. The Scotties come in 11-16 and 5-3 in the district as the Scotties are coming off that big 70-68 win against Metcalfe County last Wednesday night. We will come back after a 4-minute timeout, and we'll continue with our Don Franklin pregame show on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sautéed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
We're back in Diddle Arena. It's Chase Landrum alongside my broadcasting partner, Kelsey Kirkpatrick. We're going to continue with the Don Franklin pregame show as we've got about 5 minutes before tip. All right, let's look back here, Coach. Scotties win 70-68 the other night against Metcalfe County in overtime.
Yeah, they made it a thriller. We all got our money's worth that night. Got out too late. It was a good one, though. It was a really good game. The guys played together. They played as a team, and they got the job done. It wasn't pretty in certain segments, but end of the day, it's win or go home. So they gutted it out and got the job done.
We're going to look at Warren Central here first. They are coming off a 72-42 victory against Logan County last Wednesday night. They are led by Cade Unseld, who's going to actually play his collegiate basketball on this floor in here next season for the Hilltoppers.
And I think he's missed half of the games this season, right? I was looking at this. It says he's only played in 16 games. And, I mean, he's already their leading scorer and has a really good three-point percentage. So, he's one you definitely got to look out for.
Yeah, Warren Central's record's kind of skewed a little bit because they only played 5 games before Christmas. They had 3 starters out before Christmas. They got them back after Christmas, and they're 15-11 on the season. They were the runner-up to Bowling Green in that district as well. But Warren Central averages 50% from the field. They shoot 37% from the three-point line, 65% at the line, and score an average of 61 points a game. The Scottie stats are kind of similar to that, as the Scotties are led by J.C. Walbert and Jarek Martin, who average 15 and 11 points apiece. They average 45% from the field, 36% from the three-point line, 67% from the line, and score an average of about 60 points a game as well. So you're looking at the stats, but Warren Central is very athletic.
Yeah, and, just looking at stats, I've not got to see Central play this year, and we were supposed to play him, and I think snow got in the way of that. I might be wrong, but, looking at it, I think you want to force them to shoot the 3-ball. You want to force them to shoot outside and not drive in the paint. I noticed against Logan County, a lot of their shots came from second-chance opportunities, so you got to keep them off the glass. Obviously, you don't want Unseld shooting the 3-ball, and it looks like number 13. He's put up a lot of threes this year as well, so you got to match up with them. But I try to force everybody else to shoot outside, and you definitely don't want them inside the paint.
We'll come back after a 3-minute timeout, and we'll bring you the TJ Regional Health starting lineups on WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
The game of basketball.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. Now back to courtside for the opening tip-off. Game time.
We're back here at Diddle Arena. It's Chase Vanderbilt alongside Kelsey Kirkpatrick. We've got the TJ Regional Health starting lineup. First for the Warren Central Dragons. Starting at guard's going to be Drevin Bratton. He's a senior. Also starting at guard's going to be Elijah Starks. He's a senior. Starting at another guard's going to be Kate Unseld. He's a senior. Starting at another guard's Caden Hammer. He's a senior. And starting at the other guard's Elijah Howard. He's a senior. 5 seniors in the starting lineup for Warren East. Or for Warren Central, excuse me. Head coach of the Warren Central Dragons is William Unseld. They are 15-11, 5-3 in the district. Now for your Scotties, they're going to start guard J.C. Walbert. He's a senior. Also starting at guard is going to be Jarrett Martin. He's a sophomore. Starting at the other guard is going to be Jalen Bradley. He's a freshman. Starting at forward is going to be Jeremiah Driver. He's a junior. And starting at the last forward is going to be Landon Mitten. He's a sophomore. Head coach of the Scotties is William Buford in his second season, as the Scotties are in the regional semifinal for the first time since 2012 and looking for their first regional championship appearance since 2000. What's the keys to the ball game?
I don't think you want to get in a foot race with them. I think you need to kind of slow the ball down, but, hopefully I eat my words on that. Our transition offense has carried us a long way in this postseason, so, the boys just have to calm down, play good team basketball like they have been, keep them outside of the paint, keep them off the glass, the rebounds. That concludes our Don Franklin pregame show. It's the Dragons and the Scotties, as our 3 officials are Andy Thompson, Brian Robinson, and Ben Stamper. It is Martin and Starks in the circle for a berth in the region finals, and the tip is won by Warren Central. It's going to be Hammer with it in the front court. It's a man-to-man defense for the Scotties. It's over on the right side to Unseld. In the corner to Starks it goes. He's being guarded by Jeremiah Driver. Out top it goes to Bratton. Now it's out top to Unseld, guarded by Martin. Unseld hands it off to Starks. That's free throw line. He pulls up for free throw jumper. Then it bounces around and out. Rebound goes to Jarrett Martin for the Scotties. As he picks up his dribble, it's over to Mitten on the left side. He's trapped. Over to Walbert on the right side. In the corner, Bradley, who fires up a 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to Starks for the Dragons. It's Hammer with it in the front court, guarded by Bradley. Hammer's got it on the right side. He picks up his dribble. He goes out top and hands to Bratton. It's now over to Unseld on the left wing. It goes to Hammer at the left elbow. He throws it inside to Starks, who's being guarded by Mitten. Starks has it. He hands it off in the hands of Bratton, who puts it up and in. That's the South Central bank shot for Drevin Bratton. It's a 2-0 Warren Central lead. It's a press for Central. Walbert throws it to Mitten in the left corner. Mitten throws a cross-court pass to Bradley. Out top it goes to Walbert. They're in a 2-3. Maybe a saggy man. I think it's a saggy man.
It's a saggy man here, I believe. Walbert's got it at the top. It's over on the right side to Bradley. He's being guarded by Hammer. Bradley's going to get a screen from Mitten. Bradley has it on top. It goes over to Jeremiah Driver. He's going to throw it over to Walbert on the left side. Walbert throws it back out top to Bradley. It's over to Jeremiah Driver on the left side. He throws it back out to Bradley. Bradley has it on the right side. He's being guarded there by Starks. Walbert's going to pull up for a three at the top of the key. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot for J.C. Walbert, and that's a 3-2 Scotty lead.
You fill these in, right, for the threes?
I do.
All right, I'm getting there, everybody. Poor leftist tonight.
Kelsey's doing stats for the first time tonight. As Starks has it in the lane, kicks it over to Bratton. Bratton's got it on the right side. He's posting up on Mitten. He is double teamed. That pass is tipped right in the hands of Starks. He misses the layup. Rebound goes to Mitten for the Scotties. As Walbert has it, he's going to cross the timeline with it. It's over on the right side to Bradley. Bradley crosses over. He drives down the lane.
Good pass.
Gets it off to Jeremiah Driver underneath. He's
Good
going to go up
finish.
and
Oh,
miss the
man.
shot. Rebound goes to Unsold for the Dragons. He's got it in the front court, being guarded by Martin. He pulls up from 35 feet, puts it up and in. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot for Cade Unsold. It's a 5-3 Warren Central lead. It's over to Jeremiah Driver in the front court. Out top it goes to Walbert. He fires up a three.
Back at
It's
you.
good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot for J.C. Walbert. And the Scotties go back on top 6-5. Hammer gets it off out in the hands now of Starks. Over it goes to Bratton. Unsold has it guarded by Martin. Unsold gets a screen from Starks. He pulls up from 15 feet. It's no good. Rebound goes to Martin for the Scotties. He's got it coming the other way. He's got it in the front court on the left side. He picks up his dribble. It's out top to Walbert. Walbert makes a nice catch. Walbert has it on the right side. He's going to
Go
drive.
ahead and pull up again.
He pulls up from 15 feet. It's off. Rebound goes to Starks for the Dragons. Starks has it now in the front court. He picks up the dribble on the right side. It's over to Hammer at the top of the key. Over it goes in the hands of Bratton on the left side. Out top it comes to Hammer. Over to Unsold on the right side it goes. Martin's on Unsold. He gets a screen from Starks. Unsold throws it in the hands of Starks. He goes up with it. It's no good, but he is fouled.
I think Landon had position right there. He was just a step behind to where he couldn't get in that. What are the fouls? Oh,
Foul goes on Mitten, his team first.
He couldn't slide over and get that charge call.
It's going to be Elijah Starks to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot two. His first attempt is good. It is going to be Anthony in for the Dragons. He's going to replace Howard. And Starks is at the SCRTC free throw line for one more. His second attempt is good as well. It's a 7-6 Dragon lead. 4:36 left in the opening quarter. As it will be Kirk to check in for the Dragons. He replaces Starks. Martin's going to throw it in for the Skies. It's into Walbert on the right side. It is a 1-1-2 press for the Dragons. As Martin makes a nice catch, he's got it and goes down inside to Mitten. Mitten is met by Unsold. Mitten makes a nice move, puts it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot for Landon Mitten. It's an 8-7 Scotty advantage. It's over on the right side. Now it's in the corner to Kirk, who just checked into the ball game. Bratton's got it on the right side now. It comes out top to Anthony. It's now Unsold with it in the lane. He is met by three Scotty players. He puts up an 8-footer. It's
that was
way
great
off.
defense by the
Rebound
Scotties.
goes to Jeremiah Driver for the Scotties. Martin's got it coming the other way. Martin's going to go down the lane. He's going to put it up and no good. Hammer with the rebound for the Dragons. Unsold has it. Back to Hammer it goes. He crossed the timeline with it. Halfway through the opening quarter, Scotties lead by 1, 8-7. It goes to Kirk, and it was a bad pass there by Kirk out of bounds. It's going to go to the Scotties as Nunley and JoJo Driver check in for the Scotties. They replace Jeremiah Driver and Jalen Bradley. As it was also boards into the game for the Dragons. Walbert's got it right in front of us on the left side. It's a trap. It's ahead to JoJo Driver. He throws a nice bounce pass that's going to go out of bounds to the Dragons.
This press is just to kind of speed you up and make those kind of mistakes. You know, once you pass half court, you just got to slow it back down. Don't get in a hurry to throw it. You know the trap's coming, but you got time to get there.
Unsold walks it into the front court, guarded by Martin. It goes over in the hands of Bratton. He's got it on the right side. Out top it goes to Kirk. Kirk throws it underneath in the hands of Boards. He gets it back up to Unsold. He drives left. Now he's going to drive down the lane, spin move. Goes up with a 5-footer. It's no good. Rebound goes to Jarrett Martin for the Scotties. Martin's got it coming up the right side of the floor. He throws it over to Walbert. Walbert pump fakes, drives down the lane, gets off to Mitten. Mitten has it on
great
baseline. Nice pass
Great
out
ball
to JoJo
movement.
Driver. And he misses the three-point shot. Rebound goes to Anthony for the Dragons. It's quickly up to Unsold. Now it's off in the hands of Bratton. Bratton's going to go to the rim, and he's going to charge. It's going to be Bratton's first, the team's first of the quarter. It's going to go be Scottie basketball as Starks and Hammer check in for the Dragons. They replace Bratton and Unsold.
Who took that charge? JC?
That was Mitten, I believe, down there.
I love me a charge call.
As it's out to JoJo Driver on the left side. He picks up his dribble. It goes between the legs to Walbert, and he throws it out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Dragons. That's 2 turnovers in a row for JoJo.
He's just got to calm down a little bit. The pressure's going to come at you. You knew it was coming before the game even started. He just got to catch his breath for a minute.
As Hammer's now guarded by Jarrett Martin. It's over to Kirk on the right side. Out top it goes to Anthony. Over to Hammer. Now it's on the left side to Boards.
Inside.
It's inside. It goes to Starks. He lays it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot for Elijah Starks, and it's a 9-8 Warren Central lead. It's this little trap here for Warren Central as Walbert has it in the backcourt. Walbert is trapped here at half court. He throws it over to JoJo Driver, who's going to cross the timeline with it. It goes into Martin, but it's going to be a steal for the Dragons. And Martin gets it back, though. Martin's going to drive down the lane. He's going to go up with it. It's no good. Rebound goes in the hands.
Oh, Landon's got it back.
Starks. Mitten has it. He goes up with it, and he is fouled.
Landon's came to play today. He told me today in the hallway he was ready.
As that foul will go on Kirk. That's his first, team second of the quarter. Sends Landon Mitten to the SCRTC free throw line where he is going to shoot 2. You can see the efforts there tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the effort's there. They just got to keep feeding off of one another.
As Mitten's free throw attempt is good at the SCRTC free throw line. It's back to a tie ball game at 9 with 2:10 left in this opening quarter. It's going to be Unsealed to check back in for the Dragons. He's going to replace Kirk, and it's also going to be Howard to check back in. He replaces Boards as the Dragons are subbing a lot in this first quarter.
Keeping their guys fresh, their legs going. Especially if they're pressing this early. You know it's going to be a long game for them.
As Mitten's second free throw attempt is good as well. And the Scotties go back on top 10-9 here with 2 minutes left in the opening quarter. As it's on the right side, it goes in the hands of Howard. Out top to Hammer. Over on the left side to Anthony. He throws it inside to Unsold, who's being guarded by Martin. He's backing down Martin.
Good
and
defense.
Martin steals it. Martin's got it going up the middle of the floor. He's going to go to the rim and lay it up and miss the layup. Rebound goes to Unsold for the Dragons. Hammer's got it in the front court now. Hammer throws it in the corner. That is going to be a jump shot there by Anthony. It's no good. Rebound goes to Unsold. He spin moves, puts it up and in. That's a 4-point turnaround there if you're the Scotties. It's an 11-10 lead for the Dragons. It's quickly ahead to Nunley, who fires up a 3 on the right side. It's no good. Rebound goes to Starks for the Dragons. Unsold has it now. He crossed the timeline with it, guarded by JoJo Driver. 1:20 left in opening quarter. As it's off to Howard. Inside, it's going to go to Starks.
Good help by JC.
And he lays it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot for Starks. It's a 13-10 Dragon lead. Walbert's got it on the left side for his guys. He throws a cross-court pass to JoJo Driver over to Nunley on the right side. He's going to drive down the lane. He's going to lay it up, miss the layup. And they're going to get a blocking foul. That's going to be on Starks. That's going to be his first, team third of the quarter. It's going to send Quinn Nunley to the SCRTC free throw line to shoot 2. It's a 13-10 Dragon advantage. 1:03 left in the opening quarter as Nunley's first free throw attempt is good. Jeremiah Driver checks in for the Skies. He replaces Landon Mitten.
Landon had some good minutes right there.
Nunley's second free throw attempt is good as well. As it will be Bratton to check back in for the Dragons. He's going to replace Anthony. It's a 13-12 lead for the Dragons. 1 minute left in opening quarter. And it's going to be Hammer with it for the Dragons. He comes into the front court with it. He's going to get a screen from Unsold. It's over on the right side to Bratton, Starks. Out top to Bratton. It goes over on the left side. It's Howard with it now. He's going to look to get it to Unsold, but he couldn't get it to him. It's over to Hammer on the right side. Hammer gets a screen there from Bratton. It's out top to Unsold, who's going to pull it for a free throw line jump shot. It's no good, but he is fouled by Jarrett Martin.
you can tell that everything kind of goes through Unseld. Every offense they run, they're waiting for him to curl right back to the ball.
Martin's first, team second in the quarter. It sends Cade Unseld to the SCRTC free throw line to shoot 2. With 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. As they're making Unseld tuck his shirt in. As for a quick score update for you out there, as baseball season just began today, the Scotties lost a tough one today, 13-1 to Central Hardin at home, and Barron County was defeated by Bowling Green 10-0. As Unseld's first free throw attempt at the SCRTC free throw line is good. It's going to be Kirk to check back in for the Dragons. He replaces Bratton, and it will also be Boards to check in for the Dragons. He is going to replace Starks. Unseld at the SCRTC free throw line to shoot one more. Try to put the Dragons up 3. Unseld's second free throw attempt is short. Rebound goes to Martin for the Skies. It's off to Walbert. In the front court to Nunley it goes. Nunley throws it in the corner. JoJo Driver, he gets it back. He throws it back out to Nunley. Nunley has it on the right side. He is trapped and he loses it. It's going to go to the Dragons. A little out of control.
Yeah,
there.
we got to stay out of the corner off that sideline, especially when Central's putting this pressure on us like they are.
Bradley's going to check in for the Skies. He replaces Nunley. It's a 14-12 Central lead. 28 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's going to be Hammer with it to come to the front court with it. He's going to be guarded by Jalen Bradley. And Central's going to take the last shot in the opening quarter. Hammer's got it with 15 seconds right in front of us. He's got it on the right side. It goes over to Starks, back to Hammer. It's going to be a kick ball here by the Scotties. It's going to stay with the Dragons. 9.5 seconds left in this opening quarter. It's going to be Starks with it right in front of us here. It's going to come into Hammer in the backcourt. He crossed timeline with it. It goes over to Bratton. It's over on the left side to Howard as they're going to get to Unseld top of the key. He thought about 3. He's going to drive. Step back just inside three-point line. It's no good. That's going to end the first quarter. Scotties trail 14-12 after one quarter of play. We'll come back after a 30-second timeout in WCLU Sports.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
We're back here at EA Diddle Arena. Chase Landrum alongside Kelsey Kirkpatrick. We've got an HVAC Services instant replay. It's going to be this Cade Unseld 3 from basically the IGA logo on the floor. They got the Dragons on top as they lead 14-12 after one quarter of play.
That wasn't a bad first quarter either. You know, we made some mistakes. We gave them the momentum for a minute. So, you know, you just got to build off that. You know what they're doing now. You're all warmed up. You're ready to go. Keep fighting. Keep building.
As the second quarter is getting ready to get underway, it's going to be Scotties basketball. As they trail by 2 after one quarter of play. As JoJo Driver throws it in the backcourt to Walbert. It's going to be, looks like a 1-2-2 here possibly. It is. It's over to Bradley on the left side. Walbert's got it over to JoJo Driver on the right side. Back up top to Walbert it goes. Walbert gets it over to JoJo Driver. It's a steal by the Dragons. It's quickly in the hands of Howard. He's going to go to the rim and lay it up. Missed the layup, but it's going to be a tip back in there by Bratton. That's a South Central bank shot by Bratton. It's a 16-12 lead for the Dragons. As Bradley has it over on the left side, he gives it back to Walbert. It's over to JoJo Driver on the right side. Walbert gets it back at the top of the key, guarded by Hammer. Walbert has it at the towel. He throws it to Martin just outside the three-point line. Martin picks up his dribble. It's over to Jeremiah Driver on the right side. He hands it off to JoJo Driver, who thought about 3. He don't shoot it. He's going to drive down the lane, kicks off to Jeremiah Driver in the right corner. He fires up a 3.
That's
big. Good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction 3-point shot by Jeremiah Driver. And it's back to a 1-point game. Unseld's got it on the left side in the front court. It's a 16-15 Dragon lead. That's a three-pointer at the top of the key there by Bratton, which is good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot for Bratton. It's back to 19-15 Dragon lead. JoJo Driver has it in the front court for the Scotties. He throws a cross-court pass to Bradley over to Walbert.
My goodness.
Walbert is double-teamed out top as Hammer went for the steal. He don't get it. And now the steal will be by Bratton as JoJo Driver falls to the floor. It's going to be in the hands of Howard, and they're going to get him for a traveling violation. It's going to be Scotty's basketball. It's going to come into Walbert. It's a 19-15 Dragon lead. It's over to JoJo Driver on the right side. He crosses the timeline. It's quickly over to Martin on the left side. In the corner it goes to Jeremiah Driver. Back over to Martin it goes, who has held scoreless in the opening quarter. It's in the corner to Bradley. Out top it goes to JoJo Driver. He's going to bring it back out on the right side. Driver has it. He's going to hand it off to Martin. Martin's going to now hand it off to Jalen Bradley. It's off to Walbert. Walbert catches it. He thought about shots over to Martin in the right corner. Martin's going to throw it out top to JoJo Driver. A scary pass there right in front of us. As Driver has it over on the right side. He's now going to drive down the lane. He's going to put it up in the lane. It's no good. Rebound goes to Hammer for the Dragons. He's got it in the front court now. It goes over on the right side to Bratton. He's being picked up by Bradley. Inside to Unseld. It goes in the lane. Out to Hammer. He fires up a three in the left corner. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty Auction three-point shot for Caden Hammer. It's a 22-15 lead for the Dragons. Walbert's got it. It's over to Bradley. He crossed the timeline. He's going to be trapped. And he is going to break the double team. It's over to Walbert. Walbert, it's in the hands of JoJo Driver now, who makes a nice save. It's over to Jeremiah Driver. He's going to drive baseline. He puts up a reverse layup. It's no good. Rebound goes to Starks. This is a crucial time for the Scotties here. It's over to Unseld. He thought about three. He doesn't. He's being guarded by Martin. It goes over to Bratton. He's just inside the free throw line. Goes inside to Starks. He's going to lay it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot for Elijah Starks. And Coach William Buford's going to take a timeout for the Scotties. We'll come back after a 30-second timeout in WCLU Sports.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant.
We're back here at EA Diddle Arena. It's Chase Landrum alongside Kelsey Kirkpatrick as the Scotties trail 24-15 here as Coach William Buford takes a timeout for the Scotties, which was probably a good time to take a timeout there.
Yeah, I think it's a good timeout just to calm them down a little bit, get them settled down and going again.
As the Scotties here are going to have the ball after this timeout. Expecting a Dragon press here, I would assume, as well as it's been all game long.
Yeah.
As it will be JoJo Driver, Martin, Jeremiah Driver, Bradley, and Walbert for the Scotties. As Jarrett Martin has been held scoreless in the opening quarter and a half of this ball game.
He had some good looks in the first quarter that kind of just went around the rim that didn't drop all the way down.
It's going to be Jeremiah Driver to throw it in for the Scotties. As Central's going to bring a full court press now. Driver's looking to get it. Comes into Walbert on the right side. He is being guarded there by Anthony, who checked back in. Walbert gets it off to JoJo Driver, and his shot is blocked inside. It goes in the hands of Starks. It's now in the hands of Howard coming the other way. That pass is tipped in the hands of JoJo Driver. It's over to Walbert on the left side. Walbert has it. He's being guarded here by Starks. It's going to go over to JoJo Driver on the right side. Out top it goes to Jeremiah Driver, over to Walbert. Walbert's picked up by Kirk. It's over to JoJo Driver. It's going to go inside Jeremiah Driver, but they're going to get a foul here on Anthony. It's going to be his first team foul, number 1 in the quarter. It's going to be Scotty's ball underneath. It's going to be Jarrett Martin to throw it in. It's going to come into Bradley in the right corner. He is trapped in the corner by Kirk. And it's going to be over to Martin, over to Jeremiah Driver, whose shot is blocked there by Starks. Starks has it coming the other way for the Dragons. He's going to drive down. He loses it, but he gets it back, puts it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot for Elijah Starks, and it's quickly a 26-15 game. Walbert has it for Scotties. He throws it ahead to Bradley. Bradley has it on the right side. He loses it. He is triple teamed. It's out to Walbert. Walbert has it. He splits two defenders. Puts up a running left-handed floater in the lane. It's no good. Rebound goes to Walbert. Walbert has it. It's going to be over to JoJo Driver. He puts it back up, misses it. Rebound goes to Starks. And now it's in the hands of Unseld for the Dragons. Unseld's going to fire up a 30-footer at the top of the key. It's no good. Rebound goes to Walbert for the Scotties. It's 4-on-3 coming the other way. Walbert gets it over to Bradley. Bradley gets it in the corner. Now it's back to Bradley, who fires a three. It's going to be blocked, partially blocked there by Kurt. It's going to go out of bounds off the Scotties. Mitten's going to check in for the Scotties. He's going to replace JoJo Driver. Scotties slowly but surely letting this one slip away from them in this quarter. It's a 26-15 lead. 3:30 left in the second quarter of play. As Unseld's going to bring it into the front court for the Dragons. He's going to be guarded by Martin. It's going to be a screen here by Bratton. Unseld drives right. He's going to go up with a scoop shot that's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Kirk. He lays it back up and in. That's a South Central bank shot for Jarrett Kirk. And it's a 28-15 Dragon lead. It's over in the front court. Jeremiah Driver. He's double teamed. Cross court. It goes to Walbert. Walbert's going to drive right. He puts up a floater off the board. It's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Boards for the Dragons. He gets it into Unseld's hands. Unseld throws it ahead to Anthony. Anthony gets it inside to Bratton. Bratton's going to go up the shot. It's good. That's a South Central bank shot for Bratton. And Coach William Buford takes a timeout for the Scotties. And we will come back after a 30-second timeout in WCLU Sports.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back here at EA Diddle Arena. It's Chase Landrum alongside Kelsey Kirkpatrick as the Dragons have doubled up the Scotties. It's a 30-15 lead for Warren Central. 2:52 left in the half. As it will be Scotties basketball, as it's going to be Jeremiah Driver to throw it in. It's going to come into Bradley. He's going to cross over. He's going to dribble it in the front court. He's going to be met by Starks. It's going to be a turnover for the Scotties. Unseld's got it coming the other way. He's going to be guarded by Martin on the left side. Unseld's going to throw it, and it's going to be stealed by Walbert. Walbert throws it ahead to Martin. Martin's going to go to the rim. He's going to lay it up and throw it down.
Hopefully that gets the lid off the rim for Jarrett and keeps him going.
It's a 30-17 lead for the Dragons. 2:30 left in the half. Unseld's got it in the front court in the red towel. It goes over on the right side to Starks. Over to Unseld now. Unseld's going to throw it inside to Brett.
Oh, we got to have help
Brett's
side.
going to lay it up and in.
Come on, J-Boy.
Cross-court pass is going to be tipped. Walbert gets it. It's over to Jeremiah Driver. Over to Bradley. Bradley has it over to Jeremiah Driver. He's going to cross the timeline with it. Back to Bradley it goes. Bradley throws it in the corner. Mitten back to Bradley. Bradley throws it out top to Jeremiah Driver. In the middle to Martin. Down low it goes to Mitten, who puts it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot for Landon Mitten. 32-19 Dragon lead. It goes over Anthony on the right side. It's going to be a steal for Jeremiah Driver. He's got it coming the other way for his guys. He is going to go to the rim, and he's going to fall down. And it's going to go out of bounds off the Scotties. It's going to be Dragons basketball. Nunley's going to check in for the Scotties. He's going to replace Jeremiah Driver. It's a 32-19 lead. For the Dragons. 1:42 left in the half. It will be Warren Central basketball. As Unseld's going to inbound to Hammer. They got a 13-point lead as Hammer's going to come in the front court with it, guarded by Bradley. Hammer's got it in towel. He throws to Unseld just outside the three-point line. He gets a string from Starks. Unseld has it, picks up his dribble, goes inside Starks, who lays it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot for Elijah Starks, and it's a 34-19 lead for the Dragons. Walbert's got it on the left side. He gets it over to Bradley. Bradley gets it back to Walbert. It's over to Nunley on the left side into Martin at the free throw line. Martin's going to pull up for a 15-footer. It's no good. Rebound goes to Starks for the Dragons. It's quickly over to Hammer on the left side. He throws ahead to Starks. Starks has it going down the lane, and he picks up his dribble. He's met there by Nunley. 1 minute to go in the half. It goes out in the hands of Howard. Back to Starks. Starks has it on the baseline. He puts it up. It's blocked. It's in the hands of Martin. Martin's got it coming the other way for Scotty. It's over to Bradley. Bradley has it. He throws a pass on the baseline to Walbert. Walbert is going to step on the baseline. It's going to be a turnover for the Scotties. As Kirk's going to check back in for the Dragons. He's going to replace Bratton. As the Dragons lead 34-19 with 47 seconds left in the half. It's going to be Hammer to bring it in the front court for Warren Central. He's going to be guarded by Bradley. As Hammer has it on the right side, goes to Kirk now, being guarded by Mitten. In the corner to Hammer it goes. Bradley's on him. It's going to go inside to Starks. Starks gets it to Unsold, who pulls up for a 15-footer. It's in and out. Rebound is tipped around in the hands of Starks underneath. He lays it back up. His shot's no good, but he is fouled. As that foul will go on Jarrett Martin, his second. Team foul number 1 in the quarter. That sends Elijah Starks to the SCRTC free throw line where he is going to shoot 2. That's Starks' first free throw attempt at the line. Bounces around and in. As for Central, it's going to be Braylon Boards check in. He replaces Unsold. That's Starks' second free throw attempt at the SCRTC free throw line is up in the air and good. It's a 36-19 lead for the Dragons as it comes into Warburton. He is double teamed. Cross-court pass goes to Bradley. His pass is going to be tipped into the hands of Howard. He's going to go to the rim. It's going to be blocked out of bounds. It's going to go to the Dragons. Unsold and Bratton check back in for the Dragons. They replace Boards and Kirk. As Unsold's going to throw it in for the Dragons. Unsold's going to get in, starts right in front of him, and he'll lay it up and in. Walbert's got it with 10 seconds left on the clock. Warren Central's pressing. It's over to Bradley. Back to Walbert. It goes with 8 seconds. He crossed time with 8. It's over to Nunley on the right side. In the middle to Martin. It goes. It's going to be a steal for Starks. Starks has it coming all the way off to Unsold. He fires up a deep 3. It's an air ball. As Warren Central leads 38-19 here at the half. We will come back after a 4-minute timeout with the Don Franklin halftime show on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you catch-up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC. 678-2111. Call and save today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers.
Go at him! Go at him!
It's time for the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Report.
We're back here at EA Diddle Arena. It's Chase Landrum alongside Kelsey Kirkpatrick. We have the Don Franklin halftime show as the Scotties trail the Warren Central Dragons 38-19 here at the half. I think Coach may do the halftime stats for us tonight.
I don't know. I think I'm a little off. I'm sitting here counting.
Hey, we can go by the paper we just got.
Yeah, you don't
right
want to
here.
go by the paper. I got to figure out where I messed up.
All right, Coach, I'll let you go ahead and take it away at the Garcia's Grill Sizzling Stat. You can go by the paper tonight. We'll give you a break.
You want me to do it? I don't even know where to start.
We're going to let you do it. Start with Warren East. Or Warren Central, excuse me.
Warren Central. Let's see, we got I don't know that I'm cut up for that. You might want to take this one away. Here you go. You take it away.
I'll take it. All right.
I don't want to mispronounce a name.
All right. We'll go ahead and start with Warren Central here, as we'll start with Drevin Bratton, who was 5 of 5 from the field. He had 11 points in the first half and 1 rebound. Elijah Starks was 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 4 at the free throw line, 9 rebounds for 16 points in that first half as well. He's 1 rebound away from a double-double. Also, Elijah Howard did not score in the first half, but he was 0 of 3 from the field. Cade Unsold with kind of a slow first half at 2 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three. 1 of 2 at the line, 3 rebounds and 6 points. Caden Hammer is 1 of 1 from the field. It was a 3-point attempt. He had 3.2 rebounds. Braylon Boards, Jarrett Kirk, is 1 of 1 from the field for 2 points and 2 rebounds. And Braylon Boards and Dominique Anthony did not score in the first half, but played. It's a team total of 38 in the first half for the Dragons, who have 22 rebounds in the first half. They're out-rebounding the Scotties by 12 and shoot 15 of 29 from the field. That would be 51% in the first half. They're 3 of 5 on threes for 60% and 5 of 6 from the line. Now for your Scotties, we'll start with J.C. Walbert, who was 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from the three, 2 rebounds. He had 6 first half points. Jarrett Martin is 1 of 5 from the field, 6 rebounds and 2 points. Jeremiah Driver was 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from the three for 3 points. Landon Mitten was 2 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. He had 6 first half points, 1 rebound. And Quinn Nunley was 0 of 1 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line for 2 points. It's a team total of 19 in the first half, as Jalen Bradley and JoJo Driver did not score in the first half but played. Scotty shot 6 of 23 in the first half for 26%. 3 of 7 from the three-point line. That's 42%. And 4 of 4 at the line. Scotty's struggling on the boards right now, giving up 16 defensive rebounds, 6 offensive boards, and the big factor in this game, second chance points and points off turnovers, as Coach Kirkpatrick was just pointing out to me right here, is a key difference in this ball game.
Yeah, that was the main thing we had to watch for. We got to keep them off the offensive boards, and, looking at it, they've scored 24 points in the paint out of the 38, as well as 10 second chance points. So, coming back out this second half, we got to keep them off the boards, box them out, keep them out, and play with some confidence. You're going to make mistakes. Some things are going to happen that you don't want to happen, but how do you play through it? How do you overcome it?
As Warren Central also 24 points in the paint and a half as well. So the Scotties 6.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference as well. As Unseld had a slow first half and 2 of 10 from the field as well. But he took a bunch of shots that were way out of the area code that we thought he was going to take shots from.
Yeah, the first one he pulled up was from the IGA logo, wasn't it? I mean, it was pretty deep, but I said it before the game started. I think that you want them to take those outside shots. You prefer them to shoot the threes. You don't want to give them a wide open look, but you want them to shoot it beyond the arc. Don't let them get inside the paint and then finish with a box out.
As we said earlier in the broadcast, the Glasgow baseball team was defeated tonight 13-1 in 5 innings against Central Hardin. And Barron County loses their first game of the year as well, 10-0 in 5 innings at Bowling Green, as the Scotties will be back at home tomorrow against Warren Central. I believe it's a 5:30 first pitch.
I think that's the start of the 2A. Is that what I read in the email?
I think you are correct. And Barron County will be playing Taylor County, 14th ranked Taylor County at Barron County tomorrow night. And I'll actually be on the call on that one. I didn't want to say that, but I'll be on the call on that one tomorrow night.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you.
On the field. So I'll be making a return to the field tomorrow possibly if the Scotties don't win tonight. So we'll come back and continue with our Don Franklin halftime show after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
We're back at EA Diddle Arena. It's Chase Landrum alongside Kelsey Kirkpatrick, as we've got 1 minute here before the start of the HVAC third quarter as the Scotties trail 38-19 here at the half. Coach, what's the second half? I would say try to get back in this game keys for the Scotties.
I think your main key is going back to keeping them off the offensive glass. Force them to take contested shots outside and then secure the rebound. You don't want to give up the second chance point inside the paint. Once you secure the rebound, they're going to send some pressure at you like they have the whole game. Just stay calm, stay consistent, stay as a team. Do the small things right. The pass fakes work, the shot fakes work, and they did some of that in the first half, but you got to do it more consistently to get them off their game.
As for the Scotties in this half, they're going to look to try to rebound from that first half, where they were outscored 24-7 in the second quarter of play.
And a lot of our turnovers came from that second quarter. I had us for 7 turnovers right there, and it was there was some pressure, but again, don't buy into the pressure. You play your game of basketball. Don't let them dictate where you go.
As it will be Scotties' ball to open up the second half of play, I believe. No, it will be Warren Central ball as the arrow's pointing that play in front of us. It's the HVAC third quarter as we have concluded our Don Franklin halftime show. It will be Warren Central ball to open up this quarter of play. As it's going to come into Hammer in the backcourt. He's going to be guarded by Bradley. It's over to Hammer. He's going to get a screen here from Bratton. Hammer has it on the left side. Goes inside to Unseld. Unseld has it underneath. He's being guarded by Martin. He puts up a shot. It's blocked by Martin underneath. Unseld gets it back.
Good defense by Jarrett.
And he's on the baseline, so it's going to go to the Scotties. as here comes the Dragon press defense here. It's going to be Jeremiah Driver to throw it in. It's going to be Bratton guarding inbound. It's going to come into Walbert. He's going to be double teamed in the corner. He goes over to Jeremiah Driver. He goes over to Bradley. Bradley's going to cross the timeline with it. It's in the corner to Mitten. Mitten drives baseline, and he is trapped underneath. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Scotties. It's going to be Martin to throw it in for the Scotties underneath. It's going to be Bratton guarding the inbounds play. It's going to come into Walbert underneath. Walbert gets it off to Jeremiah Driver. It's back out to Walbert. Walbert thought about three. Starks is on him. Walbert decides to bring it back out. Lots of standing around for the Scotties on this possession as Walbert's got it at the top.
It's good to be patient, but it's also, you want to secure the shot right here.
Martin's got it. He's going to cross over, and he loses it, gets it off to Walbert. Walbert has it. He gets off to Jeremiah Driver. He drives down the lane. It's off to Martin. Martin's going to go in the lane with it, gets it off to Mitten, who's going to fire a jumper in the left corner. It's in and out. Rebound goes to Hammer for the Dragons. He throws ahead to Unsold on the right side. Over it goes to Howard. It's going to go inside to Starks. He's being guarded by Mitten. Starks has it underneath. He goes and shot, and it's no good, but he gets fouled. Foul goes on Jeremiah Driver, his first team, first of the second half. It's going to send Elijah Starks to the SCRTC free throw line to shoot two, where he had 16 first half points. Starks' his first free throw attempt is short. Starks at the SCRTC free throw line for one more here, as his second attempt is good. He goes 1 of 2 at the line. It's the 39-19 lead for the Dragons. Jeremiah Driver throws it. It's tipped in the hands of Bratton. Bratton throws it underneath in the hands of Howard. It goes off his leg out of bounds as the Dragons got the steal off the inbounds play. It's going to be Scotty's basketball underneath. It's going to be Jeremiah Driver to throw it in. It's going to come into Walbert being guarded by Hammer. He is trapped. Cross-court pass goes to Bradley. Bradley throws it off to Martin. Martin gets it off to Jeremiah Driver, who's going to lay it up, miss the layup. Rebound goes to Unsold for the Dragons, and he throws it out of bounds, so it's going to go back to the Scotties. And I don't know how many layups the Scotties have missed tonight. This will be a much closer ball game.
Yeah, we've had a lot of good looks inside, and the nerves are setting in. You finally beat the pressure. You feel like you have it, and then it just don't drop.
It's a 1-2-2 press for the Dragons as Bradley has it. It's back over to Walbert. Walbert's going to cross timeline with it. It's over to Jeremiah Driver, over to Martin. Martin's going to go down, lays it up and in off the board. That's a South Central Bank shot for Jarrett Martin. It's a 39-21 game with 6:20 left in the HVAC third quarter. Quickly goes inside the Starks. Out. It's to Unsold on the left side. He drives down the lane. It's over to Bratton, and they're going to call Unsold for a charge.
Good take by Jay.
His first team foul number 1 in the quarter. It's going to be Scotty's basketball underneath. Let's go the full length of the floor right here to break the press. It's going to be Jeremiah Driver to throw it in for the Sky. It's a 39-21 lead for the Dragons. 6:13 left in the HVAC third quarter as they're wiping up sweat off the floor down here underneath the Warren Central basket. It's going to be Jeremiah Driver to throw it in for the Scotties. It's going to come into Walbert in the corner. He's going to be trapped over to Jeremiah Driver. It goes. It's over to Martin. It's going to be a steal here for Starks. It's a 2-on-1 break. Bratton has it. He goes, and they're going to call him for a charge.
Good take by JC.
Bratton gets his second, team foul number 2 in the quarter. Scotty's just being a little careless with the basketball right now.
And I like the idea from Jay to throw the ball right there in the middle to Jerry, but you can't stare him down and you can't dribble to him to get it there. That was maybe a foul.
Walbert has it. It's a full court press for the Dragons. He throws it over Jeremiah Driver. It's going to be back to Walbert. Walbert's going to cross the timeline with it. He is being guarded here by Howard. It's out to Jeremiah Driver in the circle. Over to Walbert on the right side. In the corner, Mitten. Mitten's being guarded by Unsold. It's over to Walbert. Walbert's going to bring it back out top for the Scotties. 5:45 left in the HVAC third quarter. Scotties trail by 18 at 39-21. Jeremiah Driver has it now for the Scotties. It's going to go over to Mitten on the right side. He thinks about three. It's out to Martin. It's going to be in the corner for a Walbert three now. It's going to be short. Rebound goes in the hands of Bratton. for the Dragons. Hammer's got it now. He's got it coming out of the way. It goes in the corner to Howard. Howard's got it in the right corner. It comes back out top to Hammer. Hammer's going to drive right on Bradley. He hands it off inside to Starks, who's going to lay it up, but he's blocked. He gets it back. He's going to go up with it. His shot's no good. Rebound's tipped around and hands to Unseld on the left baseline. He throws it out top for a Hammer three. It's no good. Rebound goes to Starks underneath. He's going to lay it back up. It's blocked by Jeremiah Driver. It's out to Unseld. He fires up a three on the left wing. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction three-point shot for Cade Unseld. It's a 42-21 lead for the Dragons as Martin's quickly got it. Martin's going to go to the rim. He's going to lay it up and in. That's a South Central Bank shot for Jarrett Martin. Quickly it goes to Bratton on the right side. It's a 42-23 lead for the Dragons. Unseld has it. He's being guarded by Martin. It's over on the left side to Howard. It goes to Hammer in the left corner. Down low on the baseline. It goes Starks.
Got lost.
Pass goes into Howard. He lays it up and in. That's a South Central Bank shot for Elijah Howard. Walbert's got it in the backcourt. It's a 44-23 lead for the Dragons. Walbert throws it ahead to Mitten. Mitten's got it. He's going to drive baseline. He's going to go up the shot. It's blocked there by Unseld. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Dragons. It's going to stay Scotty basketball. JoJo Driver and Quinn Nunley check in for the Scotties. They replace Bradley and Landon Mitten. It's going to be Bratton and Hammer to check out for the Dragons. It will be also Starks to check out for the Dragons as well. As coming in for the Dragons, it will be Boards. It's going to be Boards, Kirk, and Anthony as Howard picks up the foul. That's going to be his first, team foul number 3 in the quarter. As JoJo Driver is going to check in for this. He's going to throw it in for the Skies. He's going to throw it in the backcourt to Walbert. Walbert brings it in the front court, goes over in the left corner, JoJo Driver. He drives baseline, puts up a shot. It's no good, but they're going to get a blocking foul on Cade Unseld.
It's a good take by JoJo driving baseline.
That's going to be his second, team foul number 4. It's going to send JoJo Driver to the SCRTC free throw line to shoot 2. Where JoJo has not scored tonight.
And hopefully this takes the lid off the bucket for him too.
His free throw attempt is no good.
Got to see if you go down first.
That's the first free throw miss for the Scotties tonight as well. It's a 44-23 lead for the Dragons. As JoJo Driver's second free throw attempt, the SCRTC free throw line's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Boards for the Dragons. It's quickly ahead to Anthony. It goes inside to Kirk, who's going to lay it up and in. That's a South Central Bank shot for Kirk. And it's a 46-23 lead for the Dragons. Nunley has it. He's going to go the way. He's going to go rim. It's blocked by Unseld. It goes in the hands of Boards for the Dragons. And it's quickly underneath to Anthony. He lays it up. He airballs it. Rebound goes to Martin. Martin has it. He throws a cross-court pass to Jeremiah Driver. He's going to bring it across the timeline for a Scotty. It's over to Walbert. Walbert has it on the left side. He's going to pull it for about an 8-footer off the board. It's no good. Rebound goes to Jeremiah Driver. It's blocked. JoJo Driver has it for the Scotties. He's got it on the right side. It's out to Martin. Martin's got it at the towel. He's being guarded here by Boards. He's going to hand it off to JoJo Driver. He's going to drive in the lane, spin move.
Good
kicks
kick.
it out in the hands of Nunley. He fires up a 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to Boards for the Dragons. Unseld has it coming the other way for the Dragons. He's going to pick up his dribble. It's going to go in the corner for a long jump shot there by Howard. It's no good. Rebound goes to JoJo Driver. He's got it coming the other way. He's going to go to the rim. He's going to lay it up, and his shot's no good. Rebound goes to Nunley, who lays it back up, misses the shot. Rebound goes to Walbert. He lays it back up and in. That's a South Central Bank shot for J.C. Walbert. It's a 46-25 lead for the Dragons as Coach Unseld takes a timeout for the Dragons. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back on WCLU Sports.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're back here at EA Diddle Arena. It's Chase Lander alongside Kelsey Kirkpatrick It's a 46-25 lead for the Dragons. 2:40 left in the HVAC third quarter. As Hammer's going to bring it in the front court for the Dragons. As now the Scotties in a 3-2 zone. It's going to be Hammer with it on the left side. It's going to go over on the right side to Boards. In the corner it goes in the hands of Bird, who just checked into the ballgame for the Dragons. Starks has it at the free throw line. He's going to pull up for about a 6-footer. It's no good. Rebound goes to Starks for the Dragons as well. He throws it out top to Hammer, who thinks about the three. He doesn't shoot it. It's over to Bird on the right corner. He fires at the three. It's no good. Rebound goes to Starks, and they're going to get him for a foul here.
Who'd you say shot that three? Boards?
Bird. Armani Bird. As that's the 5th foul on the Dragons in this quarter. Martin's going to throw it in for the Scotties. He's looking to get it. Comes into JoJo Driver. He's got it just below the central bucket. He's going to cross the timeline with it. He's going to drive all the way to the rim. Gets it off to Mitten, who's going to trip
Oh, you got to call a foul.
He's going to trip over there. Starks, and they called a traveling violation on the Scotties. That is turnover number 14 on the night for the Scotties. It's going to come in the Hammer for the Dragons. As he picks up his dribble, it's over to Boards. Back to Hammer it goes. 1:50 left in the HVAC third quarter. As Hammer's got it on the right side. Now it's Boards with it. He throws it in the right corner to Hammer. It's into Starks underneath. He loses it. He's got it underneath. He is double teamed as Martin knocks it out of his hands for the Scotties. He's got it coming up the middle of the floor. Martin's going to drive down the lane. He's going to go to the rim and lay it up and miss the shot. Rebound goes in the hands of Bird for the Dragons. Hammer's got it coming the other way. It's over on the left side. Now in the hands of Starks underneath. It goes inside the Boards, who lays it off in the hands of Bratton, who lays it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot for the Dragons as Nunley has it coming the other way. He's going to go up the lane. He is stripped with it inside by Starks. Starks has it coming the other way for the Dragons. It's over the other way to Boards. Boards gets over to Hammer on the left side. He fires up a three. It's good. That's a South Central bank shot an Elmore Realty an auction three-point shot for Hammer. It's a 51-25 lead for the Dragons. Under a minute to go in the HVAC third quarter. Martin's got it for the Scotties. It's over to Walbert. Walbert has it, and he gets it out to Mitten, who fires up a three on the right wing. It's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Starks for the Dragons. It's going to be Hammer with it in the front court. He's going to throw it inside to Bratton, who misses the layup. Rebound goes to Bratton, and he is going to be fouled underneath. That foul goes on Landon Mitten. That's going to be his team's second of the quarter. That's going to send Drevin Bratton to the SCRTC free throw line to shoot two. Bratton's first free throw attempt is good. Bradley checks back in for Skies. He's going to replace Walbert. It's a 52-25 Dragon lead as Bratton's at the SCRTC free throw line for one more. Bratton's second free throw attempt is good as well. It's a 53-25 lead for the Dragons as Bradley's got it in the front court for the Scotties. Should be the last shot of the quarter for the Scotties as well. Bradley's got it on the left side, guarded by Hammer with 10 seconds. Bradley crosses over. He's got it on the left side. He loses it, but he is going to get it off to Mitten, who fires a three in the left corner.
Hey.
It's good. That's an Elmore Realty and auction three-point shot for Landon Mitten. As quickly Central comes the other way. If that shot is no good there at the buzzer there by Boards, it's a 53-28 lead. After three quarters of play, we'll be back at the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter after a 30-second timeout in WCLU Sports.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
We're back at EA Diddle Arena. It's Chase Landrum alongside Matthew Clark, and we've got an HVAC Services instant replay right here. And I believe it's going to be that Landon Mitten 3. Am I correct by that, Matthew? I am correct by that. As that ends the quarter for the Scotties, it's a 53-28 lead for the Dragons after 3 quarters of play. We've got the Walbert Trucking tip-off, the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter here, as it will be Dragons ball to open up the quarter. It's going to be Boards to throw it in for the Dragons. It's going to come into Anthony in the backcourt. And it's going to be Bradley, Walbert, Martin, Mitten, and JoJo Driver for the Scotties. Anthony's got for the Dragons. It goes over on the right side to Bratton. Now it's Anthony with it. It's going to be over to Boards. Boards is going to drive down the lane. He kicks out for a three-pointer there, put up by Bird. It's no good. Rebound goes to Kirk, who loses it, but he's going to be fouled underneath. That foul goes on Landon Mitten. That's going to be his third. Team foul number 1 in the quarter. That is going to send Jarrett Kirk to the SCRTC free throw line, where he is going to shoot 2. As Kirk's first free throw attempt is no good. Nunley's going to check in for a Scotties. He's going to replace Landon Mitten. Kirk's second free throw attempt is good at the SCRTC free throw line. It's a 52-28 lead for the Dragons. Walbert's got for Scotty. It's over to Bradley on the right side. Back to Walbert it goes. Walbert has it. He's going to hand off to Bradley. Bradley's going to hand off to Nunley. Nunley's got it on the right side, hands off to Walbert. Walbert thought about 3. He does not. He's going to drive down lane. He goes up a 6-footer. It's blocked inside there by the Dragons. I am pretty sure Board's got the block there, as Bratton's got it for the Dragons. He's going to drive down the lane now. He's going to go to the rim, lay it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot for Drevin Brad. All of a sudden, it's a 56-28 lead for the Dragons. Bradley has it for the Scotties. He hands it off to Martin. Martin has it. He's going to drive left. He kicks out to Walbert, who's going to fire a 3 in the left corner. It's no good. Rebound goes to Bratton for the Dragons. He is going to be trapped underneath. It's going to be in the hands of Anthony. Anthony walks with it. They got away with it. Bratton's got it coming down the middle of the lane. He's going to shot. It's no good. Rebound goes to Kirk. He lays it back up and in. It's a 58-28 lead for the Dragons as Martin's got it in the front court. Martin's going to drive down the lane. Kicks off to Bradley in the corner. He fires a 3. It's an Elmore Realty auction 3-point shot for Jalen Bradley. His first points of the ball game. It's a 58-31 Dragon lead. Bratton has it in the backcourt. Scotty's coming with a little pressure. It's over on the right side to Anthony. Over now. It goes to Bird. It's inside to Bratton, who pump fakes, goes up shot. It's blocked. They're going to get Nunley for the foul underneath. His first, team foul number 2 in the quarter. It's going to send Bratton to the SCRTC free throw line to shoot 2. As Bratton's first free throw attempt is good. As you expect here, probably in any minute now, the Dragons will probably sub out most of their stars to get some rest.
I think they already have for the most part.
As Bratton's second free throw attempt's no good. The rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to go to the Scotties. As now Jaron Bird's going to check in for the Dragons. He's going to replace Drevin Bratton. It's going to be Walbert with it for the Scotties. He's going to let the ball roll into the front court here, as all 5 Warren Central starters are now out of the game. Walbert has it. It's going to be over to Bradley in the right corner. Bradley has it. He drives baseline. He goes between his legs out to Walbert. Walbert's going to drive. It's over to Martin. Martin's going to drive down the lane. He's going to go up the shot. It's no good. And they're going to get a blocking foul here on Anthony for the Dragons. It's going to be his second, team foul number 1 in the quarter. It's going to send Jarrett Martin to the SCRTC free throw line to shoot 2. Martin's first free throw attempt at the line is no good. And Javen Garbin is going to check in for the Scotties. He's going to replace Quinn Nunley. Martin's second free throw attempt is good. He goes 1 of 2 at the line. It's a 59-31 lead for the Dragons. 32 lead, for the Dragons. Over to Bird on the right side in the corner. Now it's in the hands of Kirk. Out top to Anthony, goes over to Jaron Bird, and they're going to get an illegal screen here on the Dragons.
I think it was number 11. Yep.
We're going to get Kirk for the foul. That's his second, team foul number 2.
I didn't see what he did. I don't know if it was a screen or what.
I could not tell. I was blocked out. As JoJo Driver is going to throw it in for the Scotties. It's going to come into Walbert. Walbert's got it at the top of the key. Walbert has it. He's got it on the left side now. He picks up his dribble. It's off to JoJo Driver. He's looking to drive. He steps back. Spin move. He's going to go up the shot. It's blocked in there by a host of Dragons. It's off in the hands of Bird coming up the right side. That's a Monty Bird. His shot's no good. They're going to get
as a charge.
Another charge on the Dragons.
That's 4 to none.
That foul goes. Marty Bird gets the foul there. It's his first, team foul number 3 in the quarter on the Dragons. As there's 5:14 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter, it's a 59-32 lead for the Dragons as Walbert has it in the front court. He's going to drive, kicks off to JoJo Driver. He's going to drive down the lane now. He puts up a wild floater. It's no good. Rebound goes to Boards for the Dragons. He throws it over to Bird on the right side. It's going to go inside to Kirk, who's going to lay it up and in. Walbert's got it in the front court for Skies. It's a 61-32 lead for the Dragons. Walbert has it on the right baseline. He throws it in the middle to Garmin. Garmin loses it underneath. He puts it up. His shot's no good. Rebound goes to Kirk for the Dragons. As it's now up top to Anthony for the Dragons. Over it goes to Bird. Now it's going to be Jalen Bird with it. He is going to get called for a traveling violation. That is going to be Warren Central's 13th turnover of the ball game. As the Scotties here are going to clear the bench here a little bit. Jeremiah Moore is going to check into the ball game for the Scotties. It's going to be Kobe Brewster and Grayson Bartley check in. They replace JoJo Driver, Jarrett Martin, and J.C. Walbert, who will that's probably going to be his last minutes on the floor as a Scottie.
Yep. J.C. had a successful career here at Glasgow. And a great tournament run.
It's Bradley, Moore, Garmin, Brewster, and Bartley for the Skies as Moore has it for the Skies. It's off to Bradley. Bradley has it in the lane. He kicks it over to Garmin. He thinks about 3. He'll pull up for a 15-footer. It's an air ball. Rebound goes to Boards for the Dragons. It's quickly ahead in the hands of Jaron Bird for the Dragons. Now it's Anthony with it, Boards with it. Out to Bird it goes. Over on the right side for an Anthony 3. It's no good. Rebound goes underneath to Amari Bird. He puts it back up and in. I'm not sure how that shot even went back up and in. It's a 63-32 lead. Bradley puts a shot up in the lane on the other, and it's no good. Rebound goes to Jaron Bird for the Dragons. Quickly it goes in the hands of Boards. Boards has it. He's going to drive down the lane, kicks it out for a 3-pointer by Amari Bird. In and out. Rebound goes to Bradley for the Scotties. He throws it quickly ahead to Moore. Moore has it on the right side. He's going to go in the lane. He's going to lay it up and in. It's a 63-34 lead for the Dragons. Boards has it. He's going to go down the lane. He kicks it in the corner for a 3-pointer there by Ali, which is good. That's an Elmore Realty auction 3-point shot by Ali. It's a 66-34 advantage for the Dragons as Bradley's going to drive down. Kicks out to Garmin, who fires up a 3 on the right side. It's no good. Rebound goes to Boards for the Dragons. Boards now has it. Coach Unsel's going to take a timeout for the Dragons so he can get some subs into the game here with 2:57 left in the ball game. As it's just going to be a substitution timeout here.
Who was it that hit that shot down here? That crazy little layup.
That would be Mr. Amari Bird.
23?
14.
Number 14. All right, I got it. Is that the only points he's got?
Yeah. All right. As the 66-34 lead for the Dragons, as the Dragons took a quick 30-second timeout there to get some subs into the ball game with 2:57 left to play. In the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter, it's going to come in to Amani Bird. He's going to cross the timeline with it, guarded by Bradley. It's going to go in the corner to Jaron Bird. Now it's down low in the hands of Stroh, who just checked in. And he lays it up and in. That's a South Central Bank shot for Stroh. It's a 68-34 lead for the Dragons. Brewster has it for the Scotties. He hands off to Moore. Moore's going to drive down. He lays up a shot off the board. It's no good, but he is fouled. That foul goes on Jaron Bird, his first, team foul number 4 in the quarter on the Dragons. It's going to send Jeremiah Moore to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2. Moore's first free throw attempt is good. Jackson Norris and David Dale check in for the Skies. They replace Jalen Bradley and Grayson Bartley. As it's Brewster, Norris, Moore, David Dale, and Javen Garman for the Scotties. As what do we have going on here?
Somebody must not be in the book.
Wrong number, maybe?
Maybe, but I think they had it, just not everybody. I don't know.
No, this official over here gave a look, so I'm assuming somebody's not in the book. As Moore's second free throw attempt is good.
They just being nice to us.
They're being nice to us, not giving us a. That pass is going to go out of bounds there. It's going to go back to the Scotties. It's going to be Moore to check back in. Or it's going to be Moore to bring it in the front court for a Scotties. It's off to Norris on the right side. He's going to get a screen. Back out top it goes to Moore. He's going to get a screen from Dale. Moore's going to drive, gets off for a Norris three on the right side. It's no good. Rebound. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Scotties, so it goes to the Dragons. As it's going to be Bird with it for the Dragons. He crossed the timeline with it. It's going to go inside to Pratt. Now it is in the hands of Stroh with it underneath. Dale gets it. I was blocked out there. Moore's got it. It's over to Garman on the left side. In the corner for a Brewster three on the left side. It's no good. Rebound goes to Dale.
David Dale.
It's out to Norris. Norris gets it over to Moore. Moore's going to drive down the lane. He's going to put up a shot. It's blocked inside there by Bird. It's going to stay Scotty basketball. It's going to be Brewster to throw it in for the Scotties. 1:35 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Comes into Dale. Over to Garman it goes. Garman gets off to Brewster on the right side. Brewster's going to drive, spin move. He's met there by 2.
Good pass.
And Dale missed the layup, but he is fouled.
That was a good pass.
As that foul goes on Pratt, his first, team foul number 5 in the quarter. That sends David Dale to the SCRTC free throw line where he is going to shoot 2. Dale's free throw attempt is no good. He's got one more at the SCRTC free throw line as Draper Allen checks in for the Scotties. He's going to replace Javen Garman. As David Dale's second free throw attempt at the SCRTC free throw line is in the air, and it is no good. Rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to go to the Dragons. .120 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's going to be Bird with it in the front court for the Dragons. He pulls up for a baseline jumper. It's no good, but he is fouled. Foul goes on Jackson Norris, his first, team foul number 3 for the Skies in the quarter. It's going to send Armani Bird to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2. His first attempt is no good. There's nothing to hang your head about if you're the Scotties, though, making this run into this region tournament, as you are going to eventually meet Bowling Green or Warren Central. as Bird's second free throw attempt is good as well.
And even though this game kind of got out of hand, there's been bits and pieces that have been positive for the Scotties.
Norris fires up a three on the left side. It's no good. Rebound is tipped in the hands of Ali for the Dragons. It quickly goes into the hands of Pratt. Pratt throws it over on the right side to Bird. It's going to go out top to Pratt. Pratt tried to get it underneath. It's going to be a steal for Brewster, but he could not hold on to it. He goes out of bounds off of the Scotties. As Warren Central will advance to play Bowling Green tomorrow night in the region finals. It will be Amani Bird to throw it in for the Dragons. It's going to be a tip there. It's a steal by Norris. There's a tip there by Moore. Moore's got in lane. He's going to lay it up, and he misses the layup. Rebound goes to Dale for the Skies. He's on the floor with it. Now it's Bird with it for the Dragons. Quickly ahead, it goes to Pratt. Pratt's going to go to the rim and lay it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot for Pratt. It's a 71-36 lead. 30 seconds left in the ball game. Moore's got it for the Scotties. He's going to get screens from two different Scotties. Moore has it underneath. As he gets it back out to Norris. Norris gets it over to Brewster on the left side. 15 seconds left in the ball game. Brewster's going to shoot a fall-away 10-footer. It's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Pratt for the Dragons, and he throws it ahead out of bounds. And that's going to end the game here for the Scotties, as they're going to lose in the region semifinals 71-36. And that will end the Scotties season tonight in the region semifinals at 11-17 on the season. It will advance Warren Central to the region finals tomorrow night against the Bowling Green Purples, as we will come back with our Don Franklin postgame show after a 4-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. Now, the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up.
We're back at EA Diddle Arena. It's Chase Landrum alongside Kelsey Kirkpatrick as the Scotties lose in the regional semifinals tonight, 71-36. This will conclude the Scotties season at 11-17 on the season. They were 5-3 in the district. It will send Warren Central to the regional finals tomorrow night at 6 p.m. here in Diddle Arena against the Bowling Green Purples, as they are now 16-11 on the season, as Purples and the Dragons will meet once again in the Region 4 finals. And we got our Don Franklin post-game show now, as we will begin with the Warren Central Dragons here, as they are the victors tonight, 71-36. We'll start with Drevin Bratton for the Purples. He was 7 of 9 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3 of 4 at the charity strike, 5 rebounds for 18 points in this game. Also, Elijah Starks was 6 of 13 from the field, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 17 points and 14 rebounds in this ball game. Elijah Howard was 1 of 5 from the field, all 2-point attempts. He had 2 points in this ball game. Cade Unsold was 3 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from the 3, 1 of 2 at the line. He had 9 points and 6 rebounds. Also, Caden Hammer was 2 of 3 from the field, all 3-point attempts. He had 6 points and 3 rebounds. Braylon Boards did not score in the ballgame, but he had 7 rebounds, all on the defensive end. As Joe Pratt was 1 of 1 from the field, 1 rebound and 2 points. Muhammadad Ali, 1 of 1 from the field, a 3-point attempt. He had 3 points. Jarrett Kirk was 4 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line. He had 9 points and 6 rebounds. Armani Bird was 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3, 1 of 2 at the line. He had 3 points and 2 rebounds. Dominique Anthony did not score, was 0 of 2 from the field. He had 0 points and 1 rebound. Isaac Stroh was 1 of 2 from the field for 2 points. And Jayron Bird was 0 of 2 from the field. He had 2 rebounds. He did not score in the ballgame. That's a team total of 71 for the Dragons, as they out-rebound the Scotties here. Unofficially, 54-22 in this ballgame. Now, hold on. Sorry, I cut you off there. What were you saying?
Oh, no, I was talking to you. I was close to it. I had 47-21. So, yeah, they had like 6 down here in one possession.
And 17 of their rebounds are offensive boards as well. All right, for the Scotties now, we'll go with J.C. Walbert. He was 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from the 3. He had 8 points and 3 rebounds. Jalen Bradley was 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3. He had 3 points and 2 rebounds. Jarrett Martin was 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. He had 7 points and 8 rebounds for the Scotties. As Jeremiah Driver was 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3. He had 3 points and 1 rebound. Landon Minton tonight, though, for the Scotties, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3, 2 of 2 at the line. He had 9 points and 1 rebound. As Draper Allen got in the game late but did not score. As Jeremiah Moore come in late and was 1 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line for 4 points. Jackson Norris was 0 of 2 from the field, did not score in this ball game. Quinn Nunley was 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3, 2 of 2 at the line, 2 points and 1 rebound. As JoJo Driver, Kobe Brewster, Grayson Bartley, Javen Garman, and David Dale did not score for the Skies, except for they did not score for the Skies. That's a team total of 36 as the Scotties lose in the region semifinals 71-36. Had the Scotties shoot 12 of 55 from the field for 22%, 5 of 17 from the three for 29%, 7 of 12 at the line for 58% in this ball game. Now for the Dragons, they shoot 27 of 56 from the field for 48%, 6 of 13 from the three-point attempts, 46%, 11 of 16 from the line for 69%. As in the paint, the Scotties lost that battle 42-14. Points off turnovers of the Dragons 13-6. Second chance points for the Dragons 20-2 tonight, and fast break points were at 6 apiece. And the bench outscored the Scotties 19-6. As this concludes the Scotties season at 11-17, they are 5-3 in the district, and it sends Warren Central to the region finals tomorrow night against the Bowling Green Dragons at 6 p.m. here in Diddle Arena. As we will come back after a 2-minute timeout, and we'll continue with our Don Franklin postgame show on WCLU Sports.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
We're back here at EA Diddle Arena. It's Chase Landrum alongside Kelsey Kirkpatrick as we continue with the Don Franklin post-game show as the Scotties lose in the regional semifinals 71-36. As that will end the Scottie season 11-17 on the season, 5-3 in district play. As we look at other regional scores around the state, as in region number 7 tonight, Louisville Trinity defeats Seneca 77-45. As Campbell County, here's an upset for you. Campbell County defeats George Rogers Clark 75-62 in the 10th region. Mason County is also defeated in the 10th region by Harrison County 65-51. Pulaski County defeats Mercer County 54-48. This is all in boys action as Ashland Blazer defeats Fleming County 52-45 in 16th region boys action. Now on the girls side is completed as Bowling Green.
They locked up last night. Everybody finished.
Bowling Green will play on Wednesday.
First game.
The first game at 11 o'clock Eastern time. That's a 10 a.m. start time on Central Time Zone. They will play Owsley County,
which
Owsley County is.
Did Butler County boys play today? Is that the?
They did. I just don't have a score on them yet. I was waiting to find it. I don't have a score on them. Lyon County played as well today. I don't have a score on them either. Butler County. No, they did not play today.
They play tomorrow.
They play Owensboro Catholic tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the Sports Center in Owensboro. As Owensboro, the last time that they played, Owensboro Catholic has won the last 5 matchups against Butler County as well. I'm not so sure that'll happen this time.
Yeah. I've seen the numbers they put up against Ohio County Saturday night, so I don't know.
Yeah, as the Scottie season comes to a close, as baseball season has begun as well, as the Scotties lost to Central Hardin tonight, 13-1 at home. They will return back home tomorrow in the beginning of the 2A Classic champion or 2A championships, as they will play Warren Central. I believe that game will start.
Yeah, I think I seen 5:30 today as well.
5:30 tomorrow night, I believe it is. It's a 6 o'clock start, actually. It says on KHSAA. It's a 6 o'clock start. And also, Barron County lost this evening to Bowling Green 10-0 in 5 innings as well, as both teams are going to look to rebound tomorrow night, as Barron County will play Taylor County at home tomorrow night, which both games should be pretty good games tomorrow night as well, I would think, on both sides, as it's now baseball season. I get to turn in the headsets here and go to the field. Maybe y'all won't yell.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, maybe y'all won't yell at me too much.
No, I don't have much to yell about with baseball or softball. I wish I knew more about it. I enjoy watching it. I just don't know what's going on half the time. I cheered just like I do on this, but half the time you might think I'm silly for not even knowing what I was cheering about.
As the Scotties lose here at the region semifinals, 71-36. We'll come back after another 2-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of winning plays and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
The goodness of Hardee's 2 for $5 wraps just got better with Hardee's new breakfast wraps. Cheesy egg, bacon, sausage, even creamy home-style gravy rolled up in a warm tortilla. So now you can mix and match your breakfast favorites all morning, then mix and match the hand-breaded chicken flavors you love for lunch and dinner. Morning to night, get 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Tax not included. Exclusions apply by time of day. See restaurant or app for terms.
We are back here at EA Diddle Arena. It's Chase Landrum alongside Kelsey Kirkpatrick as the Scottie season comes to a close tonight against the Warren Central Dragons, 71-36. As we are waiting Coach Buford to come out and talk to us, as I believe they had to go to the media room first tonight to speak with the other media that's here. It just takes a little time. You got to speak to the other media, and then Coach will come out and talk to us about this game and the season overall, and his expectations for next year as well, as the Scotties lose 3 seniors in J.C. Walbert, David Dale, and Javen Garman.
And, you know, looking at this season, this one game doesn't define you, but it's also not a bad thing. You know, you put yourself in this position to where you're getting this experience. You know, JC was an amazing leader for this program. He was a great floor general. He'll definitely be missed, but I think he's put his legacy in place. You know, these younger guys have to know what expectations he's left for them, and I hope they buy into it and feed into it for next year. But here's Coach Buford. I'm going to hand it over.
All right, here comes Coach Buford. All right, Coach, thank you for coming by tonight. It's a 71-36 defeat here in the region semifinals against the Warren Central Dragons. Coach, just talk to us about the game a little bit, and then we'll talk about the season overall.
Well, I mean, it was a tough loss. First quarter, we played. I felt like we played good. A few little unforced turnovers, but for the most part, we put ourselves in a position, you know, in the second quarter where we just had too many unforced turnovers. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that at a team of that caliber.
And I know I'm crazy here, Coach, but they had Warren Central for 54 rebounds tonight to your all's 22 for the game. They might have got a lot of tips in that game, but I didn't think it was that lopsided possibly.
I don't know. They got the ball a lot, that's for sure.
All right, we got a special guest joining us tonight. It's J.C. Walbert in his final game as a Scottie. J.C., you just played your last game as a Glasgow Scottie. What has this meant to you?
Basketball's always kind of been my getaway of like the real world, so just always having something I can go to, and I know if I bounce it, it's gonna come right back to me. So, but it hurts. It hurts that I just lost. So, I really ain't got not much to say about it.
You not only led your team in scoring for most of the season, but stepped up as a big-time leader in in general. What is the biggest takeaway you have taken from this season and your 4 years as being a Scottie?
I knew I was gonna have to step up whenever we got a new coach, because we had maybe 3 seniors last year, so none of them took that role. So I just stepped up into it. I wouldn't say I was the best, but I learned, I grew, and I helped my guys get better along with myself.
JC, I appreciate you coming out. Congrats on your season.
Thank you.
We will see you down the road for sure. Coach.
Yes,
all
sir.
right, Coach is back with us now. Buford has joined us back with us here. Talk about the season overall, as we got on a run here at the end of the season.
Yeah.
As this game doesn't define our season.
No, not at all. I mean, a lot of people didn't see us getting this far. You know, we were supposed to lose the Warren East first round, and was probably supposed to lose the Barron if both people had picked it. Our kids showed a lot of heart, a lot of grit. They came back and played extremely well over the past 4 games. Did some special things, and like I said, brick by brick. We've been saying that ever since I got here. We're going to continue. You know, the program's still under construction. We got a lot of young pieces still ready to go. Great experience for them. You know, we played, you know, Jerix is a sophomore, Landon's a sophomore, Jay Driver, Josiah Driver, Quinn, all juniors coming back. So the nucleus is there for the next few years. Jay Boy's a freshman, you know. So we have some pieces to do some things that I think we could be really, really special, especially with this group. And we got some young talent, you know, with Jackson Norris and then still Kobe and like our bench, Jeremiah Moore. Like we're gonna be okay. We got work to do, no problem with that. But as soon as we get in the position to, you know, as soon as I feel like this, being able to go to the region, win a game, being able to see some success, you know, winning the district, that we have a lot of stuff to build off of.
Yeah, talk about your 3 seniors, though, real fast. J.C. Walbert, David Dale, and Javen Garman, what they've meant to the Scotties program. I
mean, David, and people won't really understand this, but David and Garm come to work every single day. They go just as hard as if they were about to play 32 minutes. You know what I mean? And they were a big reason when we were doing our scout and going through everything why we won against Warren East and Barron, why we were successful over the last 4 games, because they played very integral roles. They played hard in practice, came every day, did everything and anything I asked them to do. You know, no complaints at all. When it comes to J.C. Walbert, man, he's an unbelievable kid. Like, very respectful, just works. And he really doesn't have to. You know what I mean? He comes in every single day, and we'll be on him. Brandon and myself will be on him tough, and he comes to work every day, and he goes harder every day. He watches film. He wants to be better. And because of that work ethic, he's going to be great. You know.
Coach, thank you for coming out all season long to talk to us. We will see you back next season. Thank you for coming out,
Appreciate
Coach.
you. Thank you.
That's Coach William Buford after a 71-36 loss in the regional tournament to Warren Central. As the Scotties go to 11-17 on the season, that's where they'll finish their season. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back with our Hardy's Hot and Fresh play of the game and our players of the game for both teams after a 30-second timeout in WCLU Sports.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
We're back here at EA Diddle Arena. It's Chase Landrum. We're going to continue with the Don Franklin postgame show, but we've got our Hardy's Hot and Fresh play of the game. It's going to come from this Jarrett Martin dunk here. I believe it was in the second quarter. Matthew Mike can correct me here, as the Scotties are going to lose a tough one in the regional semifinals, 71-36. As our Scotties player of the game tonight is going to be senior guard J.C. Walbert, who ends his Scottie career as 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from the three-point line, 3 rebounds in the game. He had 8 points, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, and 1 assist. As J.C. Walbert is our Scottie player of the game, we'll go with our Warren Central player of the game here. This is a tough call, but we're going to go with Elijah Starks in this ball game. He was 6 of 13 from the field, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 14 big rebounds in this game. 9 of them are defensive boards, 5 offensive boards, 3 steals, 4 assists, and 1 block. As the Scotties lose one here, 71-36 in the regional semifinals, and it's now baseball and softball season. As I'm going to turn over the mic back to Joe Myers here for baseball and softball season, and his first game of the season will be a softball game at home against Metcalfe County Thursday at 5:20 will be the pregame. I believe Bruce may be back with him. Thursday for the broadcast. I am not very sure about that. But as Joe will have the first Scottie softball game at home against Metcalfe County, the first baseball game will be on Tuesday, March 19th against Greenwood. That will be a 5:50 pregame in that game, as Joe will be doing 2 softball games here to start out and then a baseball game, and he will do about, I believe it's 8 softball and baseball games and the district tournaments for both softball and baseball. And I'm turning in the headsets and I'm going off into the diamond tomorrow. So we'll be back next year for basketball season as well, hopefully, if they will allow me. So I'm going to sign off here for the night as the Scotties lose 71-36 in the regional semifinals. I will see you back for the 2024-2025 basketball season on WCLU Sports.
This has been Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardy's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. Your home for Glasgow High School Scottie sports. WCLU.